When Kemi and Damilola were in university, they were, just inseparable. Everyone called them Mr. and Mrs. Future, but life has its way of interrupting love stories. Damilola got a scholarship abroad. Kemi's father fell ill, and she stayed back in Nigeria to care for him. The distance stretched thin. Calls turned into silence. Silence turned into goodbye. They parted with more pain than anger, but both carried the ache. 10 years passed. Kemi was now a school teacher, still radiant, but with a quiet sadness in her laughter. Damilola was back in Lagos, a successful architect with lines of stress on his face that success just couldn't erase. One evening, at a wedding reception, their worlds collided again. She was helping serve drinks at her cousin's wedding. He was there as the groom's friend. When their eyes met, it was as if 10 years melted into 10 seconds. Neither spoke at first. Just a silence so heavy it made the music fade in the background. They found themselves outside, under the fairy lights, pretending to look at the decorations. Damilola said, "You look the same." Kemi replied, "Flattery doesn't erase 10 years." Damilola continued, "I wrote to you, Kemi. Dozens of emails." No reply. Kemi answered, "I was too busy watching my father die to check emails." Silence again, this time heavier. Then tears, and apologies, and laughter through the tears. Weeks turned into months, coffee dates, walks, long talks about what they'd lost and what they still wanted. They weren't 17 anymore. They were older, bruised, wiser. One night, standing on the Lekki Bridge, Damilola held her hand. Damilola said, "Kemi, I can't undo the past, but I don't want to lose another decade without you." She looked at him for a long moment. The city lights reflected in her eyes. Then she whispered, "This time, let's hold on." They didn't become Mr. and Mrs. Perfect. They became something better. Two people who knew what it meant to lose each other and who fought like hell never to let it happen again. Because sometimes the greatest love story is the one that gets a second chance. Subscribe to Buzz-a-Fuzz for more.